WEEI Late Night
on WEEI.
Boston's Sports Original.
Yeah! Down. Late Night WEEI, part of the WEEI Sports Radio Network across New England. It's KJ. Thank you so much for spending your time with Late Night, whether you were here for 16 minutes or for all 2 hours. I appreciate you being here. Justin, you as well. Some kind of behind-the-scenes stuff. I think Justin called me at 9 o'clock to let me know that we were working together tonight. So thank you so much for putting so many things together so fast. Your talent is immense, brother.
Pleasure's all mine. I have a lot of fun doing it.
Well, thank you so much. That's the whole idea, man. No, we don't really take ourselves seriously until I run for governor. All right, let's go to Sean in Idaho. Wants to talk to Major League Baseball lockout. Sean, you're on WEEI. Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, thank you for taking my call. I just want to say today was a remarkable day for all of us as baseball fans. I'm just glad that, first off, we've got reconciliation. We worked out the differences to end this lockout. In my opinion, I talked with Brian Barrett about this long ago, that I felt like baseball was in bad shape. You know, honestly, everybody, we need this. Our country's going through a lot right now. The world is. We'll leave it like that. But I honestly feel like today was just awesome. And I have to ask you, Bud, what moves do you think the Red Sox make? Do you still think they could get Carlos Correa? Do you think Schwarber could come back to Boston?
No, he's got better
Suzuki
options.
From Japan.
That's going to cost $10 million just to talk. No.
But yeah, but what about closer? Do you think the Red Sox need a closer at all? I mean, I know Bloom has got to be thinking about something big. I feel like he's going to do something big for the Red Sox before the season starts on April 7th.
A steak dinner in the Seaport. Sean, thanks for the call. Yeah, that's something big right there. Thanks for the call. Yeah. I still believe that, things are kind of going to hold pat. Correa, no, if any place he ends up, it's probably Atlanta. Freeman goes to L.A. We discussed this earlier in the show. If anything, maybe a stretch fifth starter. Maybe you look at someone like Zach Greinke, who has a name, who may still have some stuff left. Get him at a great discounted price. Make him a fifth starter. See if that can kind of hold up the bullpen a little better. All right, Joe in Rhode Island. At the Brawl at Bryant basketball the other night, huh?
Yeah, what's up, boys? Pleasure to call in. Shout out to you, KJ. Shout out to Justin as well. Been
Thank
listening,
you.
Making my drive back from Florida a little easier on me.
Oh,
Appreciate
cool.
it.
So, were you at the Bryant basketball Brawl?
No, actually, I was trying to go, but I ended up being down in Florida. But I know a couple of buddies who were at the game. I got video of it and everything. Got their opinions on it and everything. It was crazy seeing it on TV.
Are you a graduate from the school? Yeah.
No, I'm a college kid myself. I go to school down in Florida, but
okay.
I'm from the area of Rhode Island, so
Gotcha.
I kind of know. You got to root for the team,
Right.
But my whole thing on my whole take on the thing was, it was insane that they put their it kind of looked like the Wagner student section, I guess if you want to call it that. It was mostly parents or whatever that ended up brawling with the students. It was insane that they put them right next to the student section. Behind the Bryant bench. That, and I also got news that they were selling beer at the game, which I didn't know that flew in Division I college sports, even at like a mid-major, if you will, as in Bryant.
Yeah,
so
at the school gym, that is a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe,
and
drive
also,
safe.
I'm
up against the break, and I got to announce some things. But yeah, thank you so much for the call, man. Appreciate call anytime. Okay.
Shout out Peter Kiss.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Joe. Yeah. You know who went to Bryant? Mark Dundero, my partner on Sundays. It explains everything. But yeah, I think some of these mid-majors have to start thinking about, like, hey, if you got a local civic center or something, you got to take these off of the school sites if you're going to have situations like this. I think it's just something they need to consider. But thank you so much for the calls, for the text. Oh, let's get a text line. Got a couple texts in there, 37937, before we get to Wrestle Madness results. Go ahead, Justin.
We got this one from the 917. His name's Mike in Brooklyn. He says he loves the show. What are your thoughts about the Patriots getting Christian Kirk, and could he be a number one receiver?
They might. I don't think they hold on to A.J. Green there in Arizona. I mean, Kirk would be a great find. But thinking like what Belichick may want, he may want a veteran to know that, okay, a veteran knows what adjustments to make a little bit better than a guy who's been in the league a couple of years but Kirk is he's a nice find. I just don't know if he's a number one just yet. But I don't think so much. All right, let's get to Wrestle Madness, where tonight's winner between CM Punk and Dusty Rhodes is. Oh yeah!
John Cena,
M.
you lay
Punk.
there, hopefully as uncomfortable as you possibly can be.